What's going on, guys? So on this episode of Project Miata, I'm going to be throwing, I got a new bumper lip and I got a new bumper. Reason for getting these is I was last year, literally 4 minutes on my way to Carlisle. It was a 6-hour drive. Literally 4 minutes in, a fucking possum ran out right in front of my car. Fucking cracked the bumper all the way up here, cracked the lip. So I had to zip tie it back together in the Lowe's parking lot before we set off on a trip. So I got a new bumper lip here and a new bumper there. And what's nice about that bumper is, I don't know if you can see it, well, you can see this. Miatas with the OEM license plate holder, they get these dimples in it. You can kind of see it there. Well, this one's nice because it doesn't have them. So I'm gonna go ahead. There's a few things I gotta transfer from that bumper over this one. But then once I do that, I'm going to put the lip on and then get the bumper on the car. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take all my side markers out, my TSIs out. And once those are off, I'm going to take the wheels off so I can get to the bumper, and then I'll show you how to remove the bumper. Alright, so to take off a Miata bumper, it's super simple. So there is 4 plastic clips here. This is for this guard. That comes off, and then there's, I believe it's 6 bolts along the top. And then if you look down towards inside the headlight, there's a bolt there, and that's on each side. Mine doesn't have them, but there's a plastic guard in here that's attached to those clips. And then there's clips up here that attach to the bumper bar. And then if you come down into the fender well, up there, there's 2 bolts. All mine snapped off, so they're not really there. There's usually a support beam that goes from here up to there. And then there's this support here. There's 1 screw there, and then the support screw there. So once you take all those off, the bumper will come right off. So yeah, once I get the bumper off, I'll show you what I'm transferring from this bumper over to this bumper. Alright, so I just finished getting the bumper off, so now I got both bumpers here. So this is kind of what I'm going to be doing between the 2 bumpers. This metal rail here on this one isn't the best, so I'm going to take this one off and actually put this one on there. I'm also going to, on mine, the screws broke, so I'm actually going to take the one off. Actually, no, I'm going to leave this one on. I'm going to take that plastic piece off and put it on this one because this one's broken. I'm going to take that off. I'm going to take this bar off. I'm going to take the one from this one because I got 1 screw intact. This one doesn't even have one. So I'm going to take that one, put it on there. And I think there's like a metal clip on the turn signal that I got to take. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and swap those parts. Once I have those parts swapped, I'm going to go ahead and mount the new bumper lip to the new bumper. Alright, so I finally got the front bumper on, and let me say, what a pain in the ass it was getting the old rail off here onto the new one, because some of the screws were just so fucking rusted. I ended up having to drill them out. But I finally got the bumper on. Not too sure how happy I am about it. This side sits nice and flush. Well, this side has a little bit of a gap. I don't know how well you can see that. I mean, it's not something big. It's not super noticeable. But I mean, if you're looking for it, I don't know. It just kind of bothers me because I'm OCD. But I'm thinking maybe I only have 1 nut for the bolts that go to the bumper to the fender. I only have 1 nut because they all broke off when I was taking off the old bumper. So I'm hoping if I go ahead and just get the rest of the nuts, it'll kind of sit flush once I get that done. But other than that, it's not looking too bad. Getting the old turn signals out were kind of a pain in the ass just because of the screws they had in them. Kind of scuffed it up in spots here, but overall, not looking too bad. I'm kind of psyched because it doesn't have the dimples in the front. But I'm going to go ahead and get the front lip on now. I think I think it came with some salt tappers, so I'm just going to quickly tap that in and then we'll see how she looks. Okay, so I finally got the bumper lip on, and let me say, if you have a friend that can help you out, if you're ever putting on a bumper lip on your car, have them help you do it because it's a pain in the ass to do it by yourself. I had what I did was I just mocked it up in the middle with some painter's tape, attached one side, and then attached the other, and just kind of went out throughout. So the side's pretty flush. Happy with how that came out. Center's pretty flush. This side I'm gonna have to fix a little bit because there's a little bit of a gap. Overall, not too bad. So yeah, that's the new front bumper and the new lip. It feels good to have one that isn't cracked. So it's gonna look ugly for a bit, but paint's coming soon, so bear with me. But yeah, so that's it for the video. So if you like the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, make sure you subscribe. Thank you for watching.